So we have all the different stages of development in early childhood, right? And the very first stage is called the attachment stage. And when our caregivers are unable to meet our needs in a good enough way during this stage, during the attachment stage, typically because they're still trying to get their own needs met, we develop different ways of trying to get our needs met. These are referred to as defense mechanisms. This stage, getting our needs met in this stage, really just looks like being able to get our caregivers' attention before we're able to communicate with words so that we can get fed, cared for, comforted, changed, basically finding a way to get all of our basic needs met. And the ways that we come up with in early childhood to get these needs met, to get our caregivers' attention, may have worked then. For example, we may have learned that we have to get really loud and angry in order to get our caregivers' attention. That might have worked then. But as we grow older and we become adults, bringing those defense mechanisms into our romantic relationships doesn't work so well. Getting angry and getting loud in our romantic relationships kind of wreaks havoc. And so if we notice these really kind of immature early ways of defending ourselves and getting our needs met showing up in our romantic relationships and wreaking havoc, that's a really good sign that there's work to be done there, that we have to go back in and start to reprogram the ways that we show up and the ways that we call out for help and the ways that we go about getting our needs met. And the way to go about reprogramming does not have to be difficult. It's actually quite simple. It doesn't have to be scary. You don't have to revisit past trauma. None of that. It's all really straightforward, simple techniques that allow you to go in and start to reprogram this sort of subconscious programming that took place really early on that you've outgrown, that's no longer working for you, and that's kind of become a self-sabotaging technique. It allows you to kind of get out of your own way and start to show up as a mature, responsible, caring adult in your romantic relationships.